Thank you, man. My Atman scene, man, can suck a neck bone. It's a work of art.
What's good, BFM? This is Big Tone coming at you from Big Tone Productions, Beats and Feasts. Hey guys, it's Friday. What's that mean? That means it's time for another cooking video. Today we're going to do neck bones, potatoes, and carrots, an old favorite of mine. But before we get started, you know how I get down. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your post notifications so you know when a video comes out. But by the way, that's every Friday, guys. And speaking of that, go ahead and watch this video all the way to the end because I'm going to have a special announcement for you guys. So let's get started with neck bones, potatoes, and carrots. Alright guys, so as I always do, I start with my supporting cast here, guys. So this is very simple. We're going to start with, of course, my pink Himalayan sea salt here on the bottom. This is black peppercorn on top. Then we're going to do my better than bouillon. This is really just a gravy type sauce. It helps not just thicken, but really gives it the graviest flavor. So I'm going to put that in there. I got some bay leaves, some ground cumin. This is kind of, I'm not going to put a lot of this, but I'm going to try it this time. My black pepper. I got some soul food seasoning, just a little taste of that, which is basically like my Lays. So I'm also use Lays. Then I have some cornstarch as a little bit of a thickener. And then I'm going to use my potatoes and carrots, and I got some onion chopped up here. This is the potatoes here. And this is my carrots and onions. And then here comes the star of the show, my neck bones, pork neck bones. Man, there's nothing better than this. You can do this a lot of different ways. You can put it over rice. I just decided today to do carrots and potatoes so I can get all basically my whole meal in this one power pressure cooker. So let's get started with this, guys. It's real simple. It's not a hard recipe, so hopefully you guys like this and maybe you can share it with your families. First thing we're going to do is just season my meat. I'm going to season two ways on this recipe. So I'm going to season here in my neck bones that I got here in this little Tupperware bowl here. So basically we're just using my pink Himalayan sea salt first. We're going to put this on pretty liberally, guys. Alright, and then we're going to use, I don't want to use the black peppercorn in there. I want to use just my regular pepper here. So then I'm going to put me some pepper on here. Now I'm going to do both sides of this as well. So I'm going to flip it over and do both sides. Try to get as much on there as I can. The reason why I'm going to be seasoning two ways, and let me explain that a little bit. Once I put them in a pressure cooker, I'm going to put a little bit more seasoning on them. And that's because I'm going to put water in there and I'm going to flavor it with the beef bouillon, but I don't want to lose all that seasoning, okay? Alright, so I got my salt and pepper on there, my Lays seasoning salt. I'm going to put just a tad bit of my soul food seasoning on here. It's basically a seasoning salt. It's got a few more spices in here. I don't put a lot of that on there. And by the way, you season this any way you want to. This is not a specific 2 teaspoons of this, 3 teaspoons of that. I do it the way I want to. And you do the same. So now I'm going to add my ground cumin. Just a little touch over there. Give it a little smokiness. And the rest of these I'm going to put into the pot once I get the water and everything in there. So, simple as that. And I got another pan here that I'm going to season up as well. But I'm going to flip these over. Season both sides. So it's real simple, guys. But man, this is such a great meal, man. It's so good. Let me get my hands wiped off here a little bit. And I want to thank everybody for subscribing, guys. I mean, I'm over 500 subscribers, and I never thought I'd get that far. So I really appreciate it. It really motivates me to keep doing these videos. But let's season this other side. So thank you. I appreciate that. My pink Himalayan sea salt here. I had to get a new mill here because my other one conked out on me. And speaking of the meat, you guys have to wash off your meat. Because when they butcher this and they cut the neck bones down, there's a lot of salt residue, bone residue that's in here, so you want to get all of that off. So make sure you wash it good. I did that prior to. I didn't want to share you with being bored with seeing that. All right, we're going to put my pepper on here. Sometimes I will even season these the night before, but obviously that's not going to work for video, and let the seasoning soak in, but that's not going to work for the video. But let me get my soul food seasoning, my Lowry's on here. And like I said, you guys season only the way you want to. These are your bones. They're not my bones. You season your bones how you want to. But these are kind of like the go-to favorites of mine. So sometimes I might put some adobo seasoning on them. But you guys, you know, do what you want to do. It's really simple. So I've got both sides seasoned here. Then I'm going to season these for you. And then I'll show you guys how I apply them to the pressure cooker. I'll be right back in a moment. All right, guys, so we're back. I've got my neck bone seasoned up. I want to speak a little bit about the seasoning as well. Season as much as you like. I mean, don't be afraid of seasoning heavy. I mean, seasoning is really what's going to make your food stand out. So don't be afraid of putting salt and pepper on your food. I mean, of course, if you have things, medical issues, high blood pressure, that type of thing, you got to be mindful of that, and of course. But definitely don't be afraid of seasoning your food, guys. I just wanted to say that. So first thing we're going to do here is I'm going to turn my power pressure cooker on here. I hit the meat and chicken button, and then that's going to give me 15 minutes. I'm going to increment it up to high, and then I'm going to just go ahead and let it start to go around there like it's in searing mode. But that's just because I'm going to put these in here. I'm going to add a little bit of EVO. All right, just enough to coat the bottom of the pan. And then I'm going to put my onions on the bottom. This is just a whole onion, just roughly chopped up here. No special, dice or anything. It's just roughly. The onions really give it a lot of seasoning, a lot of flavor. So that's what this is for. Come here. You're running away from me. Guess it doesn't want to get in the pot today. But in any case, so we're putting our onions in there. Oh, I'm missing one. And that's going to sit on the bottom. So next thing we're going to do is simply just put in our neck bones. I'm just going to throw them in here, guys. No order. Try to put them, as neatly as I can. And I've got 2 packages. It's going to make quite a bit, but if you guys have ever had neck bones, they don't produce a lot of meat on one particular bone. So that's why I got 2 packages here. Try to get them all in here. Like I said, this is my first time with the power pressure cooker. So it should come out great, but we're going to see here. We're going to get them all in there, I believe. Oh, yeah, there we go. So we got them all in there. Let me wipe off my hands a little bit. Forgive me. So we got them all in here. The next thing I'm going to add is about... Oops, I'm missing an onion. There we go. I'm going to add about 2 cups, maybe 3 cups of water. Simply just water. There we go. I'm gonna add a little bit more water, guys, just a tad bit more. So that's probably closer to 4 cups. All right, next thing I'm gonna add is, 2 bay leaves. Bay leaves I love, man. They give it so much flavor. So I'm going to add 2 bay leaves to the mixture. Let me get to some of my water here. I'm going to move these around just a little bit. And then I'm going to add my better than bouillon. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of this. Try to get it into the water. That's why I moved the neck bones around, guys, just a little bit. 2 nice big heaping tablespoons of this. It's gonna make the water turn into really just a better, it's a bouillon beef broth. But this is just kind of in a paste form. All right, so we got that there. Move my neck bones over top of it. And if you don't believe it, it's really just that simple, guys. That's all I'm doing. So this is gonna cook in the pressure cooker. I'm gonna put it on for 25 minutes. And it's gonna cook the meat down, put it under high amounts of pressure. It's gonna cook the meat down. Then I'm gonna take it off. Then I'm gonna add my potatoes and my carrots. So, if you guys didn't know, I'll show you again. I just apply the lid to it. All right, and then I'm gonna line up the arrow with the line. All right, and as I said, I'm gonna put this on for about, 25 minutes. So I'm gonna hit the meat chicken button, I'm gonna increment it to high, and then move it down to about 25 minutes. You're gonna see that start to go around and around. That basically means it's gonna build pressure. Then after that, it'll start cooking. You'll see the timer start at 25 minutes and count down. It's really that simple, guys. So I'll be back in about 25 minutes, see what they look like, and we'll add our potatoes and carrots. It's been about 25 minutes. The pressure cooker, I released it, the pressure from it, and it's almost there. Almost tender is the way I want them. But what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna add a little bit more salt. Like I said, I'm gonna season this while they're cooking here because it's got a lot of liquid in there. And then I'm gonna add a little bit more of my Lowry seasoning salt. And I'm gonna add a little bit more pepper. And I'm gonna add just a tad bit of cumin. All right, and from this point on, it's been about 25 minutes. I got about another 10, 15 minutes of cooking to go. I'm gonna add my carrots on the bottom here. Now this is awful full. I may not be able to fit them all in here. But I'll put my carrots in here. I'm gonna add some of my potatoes here now just because it's getting pretty full. I wanna make sure I can get it all in there. All right, I got my potatoes coming there. Quite a lot of potatoes I cut up here, so I'm gonna put a few more carrots in. We love carrots here, so. All right, guys, so it's just that simple. I might put some more carrots in a little bit later, a little bit more potatoes, but that's enough for now. I'm gonna season my vegetables. I always tell you, season your vegetables. A little salt. A little pepper here. Ah, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be good, guys. So the only thing we're left to do is put the lid back on and set it for about another 15 minutes. And as I tell you guys, I always pull this little tab out here, and I'm gonna place the lid back on the right way. Line up the two arrows, the arrow with the line, I should say. And I'm gonna turn it on meat chicken, increment it to high, and I'm gonna bring it down to about 15 minutes. It's gonna go through the same process, guys. I'll be back when it's done, okay? I want you to just take a look at this. Whoever said neck bones are not beautiful, I beg to differ. This is absolutely beautiful with the carrots, potatoes, and the neck bones. And I want you to see something. This is right out the pot. Fall off the bone. Take another little bite. Oh my God. You don't get any better than that. Super tender, guys. I'm gonna plate this up and show you a finished plate, guys. Give me a moment through the power of YouTube. All right. Alright, BF fam, so I'm back through the power of YouTube, guys. That took about, I want to say 45 minutes. But with the, building the pressure and all that, maybe an hour. So, that's much quicker than a slow cooker. And this is absolutely unbelievable how this turned out. Like I said earlier, anybody who says that neck bones are not beautiful, I beg to differ. This is a beautiful plate of food. It's flavorful as all of any fine dining you're gonna go to. But hey guys, as I did earlier, I'm gonna take a little bite, pull off the bone. That's so good. The carrots, they are absolutely melting your mouth. Potatoes, no knife is needed for any of this. Look at the potatoes, man. I just cut them off. I don't know what else to say. Perfection on a plate, guys. Hey, guys, you got to try this for your family. Anybody that's not really used to the different types of cuts of meat, this is a beautiful, man. This is a beautiful one to start with. Hey, guys, if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, share this video. And everybody look out for, I got 3 new channels coming. One of them is already up, and that's beatsandfeast.com. So it's www.beatsandfeast.com. That one's already there. So go fill out the contact form so you know when the video posts every week, I should say. And then also check out, this channel. Subscribe. Turn on your notifications. The second channel that's coming out is my Big Tone Productions. www.bigtoneproductions.com. That won't be up in a few weeks. And the other one that I have is Big Tone Reviews. That's where I'm going to be selling things like the power pressure cooker and some other, any type of kitchen stuff, electronic stuff. And it's all coming from Amazon. So check that out, guys. It's www.bigtonereviews.com. It'll be there in a few months. So be on the lookout for that. Hey, guys, like, comment, subscribe. Share the video, turn on your notifications. This is Big Tone signing off. Peace.